The story of Russia begins in the year 862, when a Viking prince named Rurik founded the first Russian dynasty in Novgorod. His successor, Oleg of Novgorod, united Novgorod and Kiev, and thus Kievan Rus was born. Then came Igor, Princess Olga, and Sviatoslav, fierce rulers who expanded their lands. In 988, Vladimir the Great embraced Christianity, shaping Russia's spiritual identity for centuries to come. His son, Yaroslav the Wise, led Kievan Rus into its golden age, a time of law, learning, and culture. But in the 13th century, the Mongols invaded. By 1240, Kievan Rus had fallen, and for the next 200 years, Russia lived under the shadow of the Mongol Empire. Amid this darkness, a new power rose: Moscow. Under Ivan III, Ivan the Great, Moscow threw off Mongol rule and united the Russian lands. His grandson, Ivan IV, Ivan the Terrible, crowned himself the first Tsar of all Russia in 1547. He built an empire, but ruled with terror. After his death came chaos, the time of troubles, civil war, famine, and foreign invasion. Then, in 1613, a new dynasty emerged, the Romanovs. Under the Romanovs, Russia grew from a medieval state into a vast European empire. The most famous of them, Peter the Great, modernized the country and, in 1721, declared it the Russian Empire. He built a new capital, St. Petersburg, a window to Europe. A few decades later, Catherine the Great expanded Russia's borders and brought Enlightenment ideas to her court. In the 19th century came Alexander I, who defeated Napoleon, and Alexander II, who freed the serfs in 1861. But the last Tsar, Nicholas II, faced revolution. In 1917, the monarchy fell, and Nicholas and his family were executed. The empire collapsed, and the Soviet Union was born. Its first leader, Vladimir Lenin, led the Bolshevik Revolution and built a communist state. After him, Joseph Stalin rose to power, a dictator who industrialized Russia and led it to victory in World War II, but at a terrible human cost. Then came Khrushchev, Brezhnev, and finally, Mikhail Gorbachev, whose reforms, perestroika and glasnost, opened the door to change. By 1991, the Soviet Union dissolved. In its place stood the Russian Federation, a new democratic nation. Boris Yeltsin became the first president, leading Russia through turbulent years of reform. Then in 1999, Vladimir Putin came to power, restoring stability but also tightening control. Between 2008 and 2012, Dmitry Medvedev served one term, after which Putin returned and continues to lead into 2025. This is the 1,000-year history of Russian rulers, from Rurik to Putin. Today, in 2025, Russia is still one of the world's most influential powers, a country whose history includes monarchy, revolution, empire, communism, and the rise of the modern state. Like, comment, and share.